Today we're going to talk about 5 digital missionary questions that you can be asking people on social media during the Easter season. Hey heroes, my name is Tom Pounder and this is the Digital in 5 show. This is where I take 5 minutes to talk about digital tools or trends that are happening around the world and how we can apply them into our ministry context. And the season that we're in currently is Easter season, and it's a great season to talk to people and engage with people. And as a digital missionary, this provides you a great opportunity to talk with other people and to get them thinking about Easter and ultimately about attending church and experiencing Jesus today and during this season. So, what are those 5 questions? Here are the 5 questions, and in no particular order, that I would encourage you to ask over the Easter season. The first one is, how can I pray for you? Now, this is a simple one. You can ask this actually in any season of the year. In fact, I like to ask this every few weeks. How can I pray for you? And the great thing about it is that people are so responsive to this simple question. They'll either private message you or put in the comment section below. And it provides you, as a digital missionary, an awesome opportunity to, 1, connect with people, but then 2, follow up with them and see how they're doing. It provides you an opportunity to keep the conversation going. Because as you're praying for someone, you get to check in and say, hey, how did this situation go? How did that work out? I'm still praying for you. And it provides you, again, an opportunity to have further conversations with this person or this group of people. So I would encourage you to ask the simple question, how can I pray for you? People really do respond to it. The second one is a fun one. What was your favorite childhood memory around Easter? Listen, we all love getting the Easter bunny, and we all love getting good candy. And one of the favorite memories I had as a child was that we would go to my grandfather's house, and he would always tease us about shooting the Easter bunny with his shotgun. Now, it seems kind of weird and everything like that, but as a kid, he used to play with us all the time with that, and it was just this fun experience, and then he would give us the Easter baskets full of candy. And it provides me a great reflection of my grandfather, but it provides other people a great reflection as well. And then you get to cheer them on and say how a great memory that was for them as a child. So it stirs up really a lot of great memories. And then again, you can further that by taking it to the next level and talking to them a little bit more about Easter and maybe what your church is offering this Easter season. The third question is, you can ask the question, what does Easter mean to you? We come from a wide variety of backgrounds, and everyone's got different upbringings. Well, what does Easter mean for you? For me, it means going to church and dressing up and eating candy and reading Bible verses. But for someone else, it could mean something completely different. What does Easter mean to you? You're going to get a lot of great answers to that. And again, it provides you an opportunity to follow up with someone. And as a digital missionary, follow-up is so important. Number 4, this is another good fun question to ask people is, what was your favorite Easter basket item that you got? It could be a piece of candy. It could be something thoughtful like a craft that a parent gave. It could be a Bible verse. I mean, my mom used to give us different Bible bookmarks. And again, it was silly. And as a child, you're like, I don't really want the Bible verse kind of deal. But it created a great memory for me. And it was something fun that I can reflect on and say, man, I loved it when my mom did that for me. And I ultimately started giving that to my children when they were younger as well. So ask them, what was their favorite Easter basket item that they got when they were younger? You'll get some really cool responses. And number 5 is the question, will you go to church with me this Easter? Listen, we can't expect people just to naturally go to church on Easter. Again, even though they go to church on Christmas and Easter, people who don't normally go to church, they don't always go. And if you personally invite them, stats show that if you personally invite them to come to Easter services with you, they're going to come. They're going to want to come, and they'll dress up, and they'll do really great things. And even if it's an online-only service, they will come, and you can probably watch it together in your home if you all feel comfortable. So the reality is, we want to be inviting people to Easter. These questions as digital missionaries hopefully will get us to ask the ultimate question of, will you go to church with me? But if we just assume that they're going to come to church, we can never assume that. We have to be able to ask them. So I would encourage you to ask the important question of, will you go to church with me this Easter? So those are the 5 questions that I would encourage you to ask this Easter season, but I'm sure there's tons more. These are just ones that I came up with. What are the questions that you will ask? Definitely put it in the comment section below if you're watching the video, or reply to me on Twitter at @TA Pounder if you're listening to the audio version of this on iTunes or Spotify. And by the way, subscribe to this. You can subscribe to it on the YouTube channel or on iTunes or Spotify. I would love for you to get these every other week when they come out. But again, what are the questions that you're asking this Easter as a digital missionary? I would love to hear it. So again, please respond in a comment or a tweet with me. I would love to keep this conversation going on some more. All right, heroes. Well, that wraps it up for us for another episode of the Digital M5 show. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, go to ymsidekick.com, get all the content there, and you can learn more information about the Digital Bootcamp Facebook group and Clubhouse group that we have now started up. I would love for you to be a part of both of those groups as we talk about digital tools and trends that will help us expand our reach in ministry today. All right, heroes. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.